Welcome to today's episode where we highlight sentences handed down by the South African Courts of Law for the month of December. These judgments cover a wide range of cases, each offering a glimpse into the inner workings of our justice system and how it strives to uphold fairness and accountability. From high-profile cases to lesser-known legal battles, every decision made reflects the principles that underpin our society. Let's get into it. Former teacher and Media24 journalist and news editor Willem Breitenberg has been sentenced to 5 years in prison after pleading guilty to multiple counts of indecent and sexual assaults. Breitenberg was arrested in 2019 following abuse spanning several years. The charges date back to incidents during his tenure as a teacher at Lagenhoven High School in Riversdale and later at Grey College in Bloemfontein. Additional charges stem from Breitenberg's interaction with podcaster Dion Widgets and two of his company's employees between 2017 and 2018. News24 reports that Breitenberg was diagnosed a relative pedophile, not an absolute pedophile, meaning he targeted boys only because they were accessible to him. He is prohibited from engaging in any work involving children, and his name will be entered into the National Register of Sex Offenders and the National Child Protection Register. Mlamuli Mondli Khoza, a 28-year-old man from Bergville, KwaZulu-Natal, has been sentenced to 5 lifetimes in prison after pleading guilty to the brutal murders of 5 of his relatives. The incidents occurred on October 12, 2024. When Khoza fatally stabbed 3 adults, 1 male and 2 females, and 2 minor children. Khoza claimed that the day before the murders, he had been drinking at a tavern and suspected someone had spiked his drink. The following day, during a family visit, he became angry when his mother offered him food, believing she had bewitched him. He then retrieved a knife from the kitchen and attacked his relatives. After the killings, Khoza fled the scene but later returned and surrendered himself to the police. The Secunda Regional Court slapped serial rapist and murderer Themba Prince Shonge with 9 life sentences for his horrible crimes against young girls from Embalenhle between 2016 and 2018. During his reign of terror, the 6-year-old murdered 4 girls and raped a minor who survived. His heinous crimes started on the 5th of June 2016 when he attacked a 16-year-old who was sent to a nearby tuck shop. Armed with a knife, Shonge dragged her to a soccer field, robbed her of her cell phone and raped her. 9 heinous crimes later, investigators comprising of a team of experts arrested him. A 52-year-old company director, Tshepo Molefe, was sentenced to 5 years in prison by the Johannesburg Specialized Commercial Crimes Courts for evading tax exceeding 300,000 rand. Molefe and his company, Batlopi Construction and Projects, face charges of fraud, theft, and violating the Tax Administration Act. During the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, Batlopi was contracted by the Gauteng Health Department to supply personal protective equipment and was paid over 2.3 million rand, including VAT of more than 300,000 rand. However, Molefe fraudulently filed a nil tax return, leading to financial losses for SARS. And lastly, the Polokwane High Court has ordered the South African Police Service to pay 1 million rand each to 5 men for unlawfully arresting and detaining them for over 310 days. The plaintiffs initially claimed 1 million rand each for unlawful arrest and detention, and an additional 1 million rand each for malicious prosecution, totaling 10 million rand. The court said that 2 gang groups in Den and Lusaka village, one called Boko Haram and the other Sankina, were fighting each other. Captain Gobeni testified that a member of Sankina was murdered, and in revenge, the gang murdered a Boko Haram member. Due to complaints from the community, the branch commander at Rivati police station prepared a list of suspects for the 2 murders. The list included members from both gangs and was displayed on the police station's notice board. The court found that the 2nd, 4th, and 5th plaintiffs were arrested by unknown police officers who were not called to give evidence. Judge Mashampa said if the police would have thoroughly investigated the case of murder, the plaintiff would not have been arrested and detained for such a lengthy period.